my teeth. Oh, and I didn't fix my nails. 2 of them fell off. Okay. And I'm gonna fix my lips. Live. See, it kind of covers it up. Anybody want to know? This is like a lip stain. What's it called? Matte Imagine. Matte Imagine all the people. Hi, Giggles. Hi. So the good thing about this is no, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. Yes, I will do readings. If you tell me to, I will do readings. I'm sorry, being a little bit silly. I had a margarita not too long ago. It's wearing off a bit. But it's a silly day. It's silly. My brother was in town and he's going home tomorrow morning, bright and early, so I had to say goodbye today. I feel like I'm missing something. Did I do everything? I don't know which way I should do my hair. Middle part, side part, no part. It's kind of like okay, Terry, thank you. And I went to choir today, so I sang practice for my German choir today. I took off all of the fall. So Cashapp, Cashapp. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I know, doesn't a margarita sound good? Thank you, Giggles. All right, let me double check. So we have Terry. Tuesday Night Live. Tuesday Night Live. Terry. I think, right. Yes, very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I totally feel like it. I feel like it. I feel like it. And Giggles. But I was thinking maybe Terry, Giggles, and Rainbow, and that's it tonight. That'd be great. Hi, Ali Jabadi. Okay. Oh, yeah. And I'll do a now reading. Terry. Terry. What would you like to read about? I needed to wash my hair. This is a little oily. I don't have any cards. Well, I have these 3 decks at the ready, which I don't think they would do much good right now. What's coming my way in March? You know what? I'm gonna go get that Ostara deck again. Hi, Laura. Okay, Laura, you're number 3. So we'll start with that one. What tarot deck should I use tonight? Any requests? Let's see. I'll just go with these decks for now. I like the Gilded Royale because it shuffles really nicely. Okay. Thank you, Laura. So let's see what the Seasons of the Witch has to say. Maybe we'll also ask the fairies. We'll see. Oh no, I was trying to angle it so you can see the cards, but then you can see me. Let's see if I can go zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, that might work, right? See, you can kind of see, can't you? You should probably angle it more this way. More of the less of my bumps this way. Okay. I feel like I need to turn the fan on. I'm so hot. The temperature's just been so all over the place this week. It was cold this morning, so I put on a sweater, but I put on a sweater that had holes in it because the temperature is like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. So it's kind of like has a little bit of air conditioning in it. I know, right, Laura? That's Texas. Oh yeah, and I know what I need to do. I don't know, let's see. Let's get a little smudging. Just ease into it, nice and chill. Ease into it. There we go. Ah, very good. Nice plumage of smoke. All right, so let's get in nice, good energy, vibes, all positivity. All feels good. I'll put it right there. Now I look very mystical. Welcome. I need to put a veil. All right, for Terry. Terry. Wow, nice flipper. Chicks. We were just talking about chickens today. Chickens would be a good thing to have for the eggs and the chickens, and being going natural as much as you can and growing your own things sounds like a good idea to me. So there's no greater power than the light that lives on through acts inspired by the heart. I love that. Chicks. Okay. I missed you on Friday, Terry. So Chicks is saying the key words are confirmation of your good nature, sending out positive vibes, attracting the right kinds of people. That's good. Baby chicks are often associated with innocence and purity, and seeing one in a dream or throughout your day serves as a reminder of your good nature. Regardless of your goals, mistakes, dreams, or hardships, there's so much goodness and value in your spirit. You are a soul of great worth and have many gifts that can positively contribute to humanity. You have pulled this card to remind you of the purity of your heart. There is a part of you that is free from the pain and misfortune of life. Innocent as a baby chick freshly hatched, you might know this being as your inner child or true self. It's the part of your being that pushes you to see the wonder in the world and the good in other people. You are encouraged to approach your situation from a place of trust and kindness. Remember your pure heart and fight meanness with compassion. and lies with truth, and anger with cheer, and negativity with optimism. And I don't feel like this is an issue for you, that you have to remember to do that, but I think you will be doing that. And maybe you're also encountering other people who are doing that. And also you're being a good example, and other people want to be like that, Other people want to emulate and take that approach. Because why? Like, why approach the world in such a negative way, or such a harsh way, and approach the world in a loving way. Hi, Cheryl. All right, let's see what the Gilded Tarot has to say. So I guess you'll be, I feel like the Chicks is good. It just means you'll be, and what if it's the songs from the Chicks too? You never know. But what if it's just, like you tapping into people and energy that's a little more like, I feel like the word is kind of like authentic, because I feel like some of the way people behave or sit, like the way, people do things, is sort of a mask, and it's like hiding the true, doesn't it bother you when somebody says, I'm just telling you the truth? They're not actually. You're just using harsh words and calling it truth, but it's not the actual truth. The actual truth is quite different. It comes from a very vulnerable, a very soft place, a very aware, open-minded place. And it's just different than this truth that people say when they're trying to be smart or whatever, when they're trying to be sassy. I don't know like what they're trying to do, but I just feel like nope, Oh, giggles. No, not yet. I'm on Terry. Thank you, Cheryl. So anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm like. That it really bothers me when people. I just know people who'll say that, and they're like, you can tell that they're sort of wounded or sad, or and they're saying something, but it's not really the truth. I mean, you see it in like in a lot of like social media when people are fighting amongst each other and stuff, and that's not. It's not the same thing as truth. Truth is comes from a very, it doesn't come from a judgy place, you know. I feel like the so-called truth people cling to is sort of it's a judgment. It's not really true. Phew. All right, let's see, Terry. Maybe this will explain like this week or this month or whatever. We'll see what Spirit wants to tell you. I could be going faster, but I feel like for some reason I'm supposed to be going slower right now. What notification is that? Thank you. I love this color. It's one. It's not. It looks kind of purple, I think, from where you are, but it's actually sort of plumish. It's one of my favorite colors. And my sister was complimenting me, and I wasn't even saying thank you. I just brushed it over. I shouldn't do that. Brush over compliments, you know. If somebody says something nice, I should acknowledge it. Okay, here we go. So I don't know what's going on, but is there something you're worried about, afraid of getting hurt by something, Terry? You know, being vulnerable, it can create something that can create like an open heart, open energy for easy attack, and sometimes we're afraid to be vulnerable for that reason. But I think Spirit in general likes it when we keep our heart open, and even if it means, I don't know if this has to do with heart. Let's see, what does this have to do with? It could be other kinds of like stepping out of comfort zone, something. Could be that. Oh yeah. Have you not received Terry, have you not received an offer yet? Because I feel like there's still part of you that's afraid to step out of your comfort zone. We've got 5 of Pentacles. No, I haven't heard anything from Community Hospice. Okay. And here we have this kind of, this is also another, see, both cards are fears. One is fear of making a move, afraid of getting hurt, and another is fear that you don't have enough, but you do have enough. And sometimes it's like, sometimes it's forest through the trees, sometimes it's, you know, it means you have to swallow your pride a little and turn around and accept the gift given to you, you know, but let's see, what does this mean? What does Spirit want to tell you? What do you mean by this? You know, I'm still getting like a money thing. Like, it might be a great, you subscribe, thank you. Hey, can I ask if, okay, yes, maybe so. Just hang around and I'll get you on the list. So yeah, I'm feeling like it's a money thing. Somebody's trying to work out the money. The budget. The budget. That's where the hang up is. I don't know why. Or something with, you know, something not having to do with the community center, but something having to do with budget. And I see you kind of like looking at what you know, it's kind of the, today I sang, I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. And the basic premise of that is that, you know, it's like, how do you approach your day? Do you look at it with a lack mentality? Do you see, oh, I wish I had this? Or do you approach it with like, counting your blessings? So I have this and I have that. I'm so lucky. And, you know, I'm not perfect, and I often think of the things I don't have, and I start wishing for things that I don't see instead of being grateful for the things I do see. And we all go through that, but it's nothing wrong with, you know, wanting to strive for better and you know, follow your dreams and your goals and stuff. But I feel like this is kind of like you thinking about, well, I can work with what I got. This is fine, and I'll just move this here and that here, and I don't have to go out of my comfort zone. It's kind of what I'm feeling. But let's see. Let's see, anything else from this deck? Because I'm really hearing that the fairies want to talk to you, and I'm also thinking that the Kipper and the Lenormand might want to talk to you too. Okay, we're going to go with the fairies. I think that one up here. Oh. So the Fairy Temple Oracle. I feel like they really, this was going to be good. They get so spot on sometimes, it just surprises me. Oh, you guys, I'm going to have to change my shirt. I'm getting too hot. No, not really. I have 3, and then you would be number 4. That's okay. All right, let's see. And I don't know if Rainbow wanted to get in on it. I didn't see Rainbow. Did you say something? Or did you did? I just saw the margarita comment. And Rainbow, I think just Rainbow's just hanging out with us. That's nice. That's good too. And Cheryl, I don't know if Cheryl got in on this either. Wait, I'm missing. Oh, there's Cheryl. Okay, I'll add Cheryl. So Cheryl, you came before. Oh, I have, yeah, Laura. I got Laura, Cheryl, and then Jay. Okay, so I'm sorry, Jay, you'll be number 5. And then then we're close. And Divine Goddess will be surprised, as usual, when she gets here. So, is anybody a moderator? Terry, do you have moderating? But you have a wrench by your name? Yeah. Would you mind just posting one little statement that says we're closed? Okay. Let's see. If you can, like, if you can't, if you're away from your phone, that's fine. I can't. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I can pin it. Wait. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, because I definitely would like to go to bed on time tonight. I'm so sleepy. Ooh, all right. You've got, this is interesting. There's a few came out, but, ooh, would you like to pick a card? This one's sort of speaking to me. Longevity. But I will give you a chance to choose. We have longevity, shine, magnetize, and authenticity. Longevity, shine, magnetize, and authenticity. It is repeating. I pinned it, so it's just probably only one time. That's all. I know. Jay, I'm doing Terry's reading. I did not. Oh, you did? I missed that. Okay, I'll add you, Rainbow. All right, then I'm gonna pick this card for you. All right. Okay. And then add Rainbow. Okay. Okay, we have longevity. This, I don't know why, but I feel like that's the main message. Ooh, but I turned to shine. So maybe the shine card too. Well, we'll keep them on the sidelines here. So longevity is about It was no card you wanted. That's good. Okay. So longevity is about relish, persistence, and everlasting. Patience, dear heart. Okay, so patience right away. Everything happens with divine timing. Uh, as an evergreen, the pine is a symbol of immortality and eternity. Relax, your soul is infinite. What's the hurry? The meaning and connection you ache for are on the horizon. Some things are worth waiting for. A lasting relationship with an intimate spiritual connection is on the way. Or there may be a deepening in your current relationship. A key to finding passionate love or strengthening an existing romantic partnership is to develop profound self love. The divine union within magnetizes unity around you. Know that you are whole and complete without a relationship. A complementary sacred union is no more than an icing on the cake of your rich and layered life. However, a co creative, reciprocal, and infinite love brings tantalizing blessings. You are a pioneer, and this life is a new frontier to explore and enjoy. Relish the journey, the experience, and all the pleasures love has to offer. Lust for life and love awakens your creative juices and desires. Leap with faith, and the pine tree berry will support you through to completion. There are unlimited branches of innovation, and you are a conduit for limitless inspiration. Enjoy the journey and make magic happen slowly, surely, daily. Celebrate your long, glorious life. That's nice. Long, glorious life. So it makes me think that there is possibly also, like, not this card so much, but this card kind of makes me feel like maybe you might feel a little shy if somebody approaches you in a romantic way. I was getting that vibe, but I couldn't really, I couldn't really pin the exact vibe. And I know that a lot that's been on your mind has to do with work. So, but I know that in the recess of your mind, you try not to think about it too much, but way back there, you think a little bit about love. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. I think Divine Goddess might be on her hike, so hope she's having fun. Or with her Aries. Ooh, you got a mature man here. That's good. Hi, Pooh. I like that card. Oh, okay, that's a lot of... You have a wealthy man here. Let's say hi to everybody. Oh, this is my big polecat. He does not like being held. But do you guys remember him when he was a kitten? I would bring him on live sometimes. He's being really good for me right now. He's being so good for me lately. Even though you don't like to be held. Oh, what a cute boy. Isn't he so cute? He's so fluffy. He's my big panda. He's Po Ping from Kung Pao. Po Ping. The panda. Oh, no, you don't like this. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Okay. So, the cars flew around. They made a leap. They made a leap. And you have a wealthy man. So again, with the money and the wealth and the man. And again. He's my yin yang kitty, black and white. Oh, he's taking scratches from me tonight. He's mostly Sierra's kitty, my daughter. Now he wants to go outside. Go tell Sammy to take you out. Sammy, Poe wants to go out.
He just came in.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Why are you bothering me then? Oh, look at me shuffling just this amount. But I have all of this over here. Yeah, you don't know wealthy man at this point in time, but you sure might. And it flipped out so you could see. No, Poe, no. It's not sturdy. Why are you bothering me? Why? Why you are trying to put your mojo over here? Huh? You want to get married? Get married? You got the marriage card. So whatever this means, whether there's a person coming through or a contract coming through, it feels like, life changes do feel like that, like serious as a marriage, right? So, okay, let's see what the Lenormand has to say. And you got the house, and then the mice. So could be something in your house that you have to repair. But I feel like the remedy is coming soon of how to fix it. It kind of makes me think of one of those, and I haven't watched these shows. I used to, no, but somebody's gonna like a home makeover. Maybe that's one of the first things that you do when you get this money that Ed McMahon's handing you. But I used to watch this show that, from HGTV, and I've several shows, but that one with that couple. Oh, now I can't even think of the name anymore. They did some really cool makeovers, and they would get hired, and the person would tell them a certain budget, and they would start on the renovating, and then then things would be found beyond the budget, like I don't know, like termites or foundation issues or something like that, and then they would have to do a whole makeover. I mean, even bigger, a whole remodel, not just prettify, but really make a big difference. And but I feel like it's a good thing because even though those people would have to spend a little extra money, they got really intense, some of them had to get a lot torn down, and some of them not so much, or a certain area that needed to be really revamped. But I kind of feel like it's like an offer almost, like somebody's coming in. It could be something minor too. I don't know, it just seems minor. But also the mice, I see them as I see them as taking something down, but also fixing things. I see them as both energies. You know what I also see? You know what else I see? I see cat TV. Um, that's my new favorite thing to do is watch squirrels and birds and stuff eat while my cats are sitting there watching them in the morning with me. And so it could be that. It could be like something that you putting out in your garden or something like that that you're doing it for the birds, but it's like the squirrels are coming in and eating it and instead, and you're trying to stop the squirrels from eating something, or you're trying to stop the possums from coming around. So it feels like something like that. Like the mice could be a pest of sorts, maybe, but I really feel like in the context of everything, you have a contract, you have a man presenting you with money. Yes, this is like a contract on your house. Like you're, I don't know, like I feel like a money situation is being really revamped up so that you can put money where you want it in specific areas. And the longevity feels like everything you do now is going to last a really long time. It's going to have longevity, like everything that you do in the near future. So that's kind of what I got. Do you want any charms? Let's just get a couple here. See, the fairies. It's saying, listen to the fairies. They know what they're talking about. And you have, ooh, the number 84 got stuck on here, or 48. And 8 and 4 is the number of fate and destiny. And inside is, I feel like that's kind of what this card is saying too. It's like, just when you think you don't have any options, the options are presented to you in an interesting way that you didn't kind of consider before. And you have, see, you do have friendships or romance or some kind of happy connection, maybe with a mature man. And you have the lion, could be Leo or something, being brave. And oh, you have the Santa. Santa is that giving energy, like presents. You know how like when you get something really great or it's a really great day and everything happens great, you say, "Wow, it feels like Christmas." It's kind of like that. This feels like Christmas, like a little kid's Christmas, not like an adult Christmas, which is real different. Okay. And you have a passport. So I know you're not like the biggest traveler type of person, but the passport can be lots of things. It could just represent um, that you're limitless. You have options. You can do anything, go anywhere. You're limitless, and that's also something that money can help bring to people too, is helps them be limitless. Like sky's the limit. You can do things now that what you want that you haven't been able to do before. Kind of like that. Okay. See, but that the money thing came back up again. Spirit just wants you not to forget about it because it's right there. It's still a divine timing kind of thing. Just like she said, patience, my dear. Thank you. Giggles is next, but I think I'm gonna go take my sweater off because I feel kind of hot. So I'll be right back. Maybe I'll get a drink. Let's see. Be right back. Pumpkin was stuck outside. Is that how I had it before? Or is it? Is this closer? Or for? I don't remember. Well, let's get closer. That's all. Let's just get a little closer. Don't be shy. More nails popped off. Okay, Giggles. Are you ready? For Giggles. So, what would you like to know? Giggles, let's start off with the Seasons of the Witch. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Giggles got rainbow. Thank you, Terry. That's very nice of you to do that. Yes, Giggles, Rainbow, Laura, yes, Cheryl, and Jay. Very nice. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so Rainbow is take a breath, be still in your heart, and believe in what dreams may come. The key words, Giggles, are hope, confirmation, transformation, spiritual awakening. Nice. So rainbows are a universal symbol of beauty and hope. A rainbow occurs when the sunlight shines through the raindrops, which act as a tiny prism in the sky, becoming a welcome sight at the end of a rainstorm. Rainbow has entered your spread to renew a sense of what is possible. It's a happy sign that is letting you know the storm is gone and brighter days are ahead. I often see rainbows also as kind of like the elements of air and water, you know, that, and we don't always see air and water being such a combination, but in that case it is. So you are about to go through transformation that is joyous and happy. And unlike some transformations that are dark and ominous, this one is welcome, and it begins a journey of extended happiness, love, creativity, or peace. So take a deep sigh of relief as it means that your troubles are finally at their end. And if you have hurt someone in your life, this card can mean that they are ready to forgive you. Yeah. Forgive you. Oh yeah, all right. They're ready to forgive you and move. And likewise, it means that you too are ready to offer your own forgiveness to others, freeing your heart of further pain. In finances, this card can mean an unexpected windfall or opportunity. And it's on its way to you, or the end of some financial trouble. And for career, it can mean a promotion or finding employment. For all other readings, this is your sign that good luck is about to fall upon your life, like finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. And it also serves as a yes in a yes or no question. Okay, so interestingly, Giggles is still not responding yet, but I feel like so far it's just like Spirit is saying that all good things are coming to you in all areas of your life. I get that a lot in that one card on the energy oracle. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's try again. Let's skip a little bit. Maybe it was down just a little bit. This. Ooh, very nice. You've got the Queen of Cups. So that represents intuition and sensitivity. And the Queen has a lot of good characteristics. I like to resonate with the Queen of Cups. I'm curious how they describe her in this booklet. So it's saying your heart is engaged, whether in deep concern for loved ones or about your own emotional well-being. Perhaps you are concerned about the longevity of a relationship, romantic or otherwise. Look to the needs of your heart. Important. Look to the needs of your heart. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my charger. I don't know, Giggles, where are you? I hope she didn't want me to start without her. But anyway, look to the needs of your heart, Giggles. Here we go. Let's see what else. Ooh, pretty. Temperance. Hey, Giggles. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I started without you, but nothing earth-shattering really yet. It's basically, so far we've got with this card is that everything good is happening in your life. Like, blessings, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which represents matters of the heart are important to you and that you have to address it. So now we have Temperance, things in moderation are very important. Balancing things, but it's temperance that I always get this whole rainbow energy anyway, like the air blending with the water, creating the rainbow. But also you need the sun. So the sun is like fire energy. And the way the sun reflects off the water creates the prism that creates the rainbow. So it's like all these elements together are creating this amazing thing in your life. And yeah, it feels like, in this case, it feels like the Seven of Cups is more like all these elements in your life. But also the Seven of Cups could represent a lot of choices for you as well. So did you have any particular question that you still want to ask? I know that we still have a private reading that we're going to do. So let's just use this as whatever spirit wants to tell you kind of reading, and then we'll use the private reading for the more important questions. Right. All right. So the Seven of Wands is a bit defensive. But, it's not a bad thing. It's like, it could be somebody defending your honor, but you also defending your ideas, your beliefs, your systems, the way you like to manage things, the way you think it works for you, So if anybody tries to push back, hold up your truth and what feels right to you. I'm curious what it says in the book about that. Seven of Wands. And this is, it's funny. Seven of Cups is facing many choices, and Seven of Wands is, so you got two sevens. That's cool. And this is defending your actions and standing strong in your conviction. So basically what I said. Yeah. So this is interesting because you're about to make a choice that not everybody agrees with and not everybody thinks is right, but you feel like it's right for you, and so that's all you got to do is stand in your conviction. We got the Page of Pentacles. So some good news in the stability, like feeling safe and stable. And you have the Ten of Wands, which feels like it's an uphill climb, but you're going to get there. Like, if the Ten of Wands, what's nice about it is that even if it's hard work, it still represents a win. Like, nothing good comes easy, basically. It's kind of like, you have to work for the good things, and the good thing is coming to you because you've put in a lot of effort to it. Also, I feel like also there could be somebody coming through that, like, it's the right kind of person, the right kind of partner in your life that will share your burden, where you don't have to do everything on your own. They're the kind of person that helps you with all the little details of life, the ins and the outs. Like, can you take my dry cleaner? Can you pick up this? Can you bring home dinner for, tonight? Or can, like, not just the mundane, but like, can you be there for me? And hold my hand through the hard times, and it's somebody that's accessible that way is the kind of person I think that is supposed to be in your life. You know, that kind of person. So, let's see. Let's see what the Leonard is. Okay, let's see what's next in your love life. Let's see what's next in your love life. And then let's get a fairy message too. Whoa. So burning passion. Yes, burning desire. Flames of passion ignite. This could be a choice that you make that at first you weren't sure you were going to go there, and then you decide, you know what? I'm an adult. I'm allowed. I can do what I want to do. And you go there. You might go there. So I don't think that's such a bad thing. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Yeah, you get a fairy message too. No. Kiki. Oh, Kiki wants to be on TV too. Kiki TV. I know you're the other one that doesn't like to be held very long. I know, you don't like it. Say hello, everybody. I'm Kiki. I'm the smart one with the really amazing eyes. I just gotta get a visit from Pumpkin and Will, and Growler never came back, so I don't know. Now I'm the 4-kitty family again. Ooh, what did we get? Consequence. Oh, very good. Ooh, and you also got this man right here. Revel. Manifest, charm, and play. We're just going to say, I'm going to look at him real fast, and I'm not going to read him real specifically because he is the second. This is the Chanterelle fairy. Ooh, he wants to dance with you. He wants to dance and party and release your inhibitions and liberate your soul. He's the right guy for you. Okay. And this one is consequence. So, of course, you're going to make a decision, and there's consequences to your decision. But so what, right? You got to do what you got to do and face the consequences. And with the consequences, it's not just consequence doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means everything that comes after that decision. Is sometimes some of it's good, and some of it may be pushback from people. But so what? You have the right to do what you want to do. So this is change, flutter, and effect. The butterfly fairy symbolizes new life and rebirth. The touch of her wand brings transformational change. Your consistent momentum carries opulent new beginnings. One small change can turn the wheels of more significant transformations. For every action, there is a reaction. From the gentle breeze caused by the flapping of a butterfly's wings, a great whirlwind can form. The butterfly fairy reminds you that every step has a consequence. Lift off. It's time to spread your wings and fly high like the butterfly fairy. The struggle is coming to an end. You have resolved challenges, overcome obstacles, and learned many lessons. Know that your perseverance is paying off, and a steady flow of prosperity is fluttering in for you. Know thyself. Small things can hold great truths. Deep personal reflection and genuine gratitude for life lessons learned always support soul growth. The butterfly fairy embodies unity. Together they fly, dance, and play, collecting flower nectar along the way, flitting between the realms. They generate a butterfly effect, a powerfully positive chain reaction. Stay focused and be mindful of your thoughts as thought forms become things and wings. Stick to your flight path. Ask yourself what you can do to move closer to your dreams daily. And your affirmation is, my tiny ripples create big waves. I always used to like that. Before I even had the channel, I was thinking, well, I might not make a big change, but I can at least make a tiny ripple that might create, good effect. And then I got the channel and my waves got even bigger. Now, if you guys out there listening can subscribe, then we can get even bigger. We could be a tsunami. All right. Well, that was a very positive reading, Giggles. I feel like good things are happening for you, and you just stick to it, what you want. And I think being decisive is going to pay off in your favor, whatever decision you make, but being decisive will be important. And we'll get to more. And if this spurred any questions, then and you think of anything, you can email me and we can add it to your reading, because I haven't yet got to that personal reading. All right, and now Rainbow. Rainbow, I would like to know my husband's feelings about not being a dad and losing 5 babies with me. He doesn't share his feelings with me, so I've been worried. Yeah, I've been wondering about that too. All right, so I'm trying to think what deck we should get to check on his feelings about that. Let's just see what the Seasons of the Witch, what happens with this deck. See if anything comes out that helps us. Yes, I wasn't able to. Now I will be. Hopefully you'll be available soon. Yes, I will be. Rainbow's husband. How does he feel about the loss and moving forward? A first feeling that I was getting is there's like a selfless energy when it comes to that. Like, he's more concerned about your feelings about it than his own feelings. All right. Well, interesting. Hi, Iman. How are you? Interesting. We had the plant dying. So I'm going to read this one first, but I think the Easter egg hunt is an interesting exploration. I'm going to look at each card that came out. So we had the Easter egg hunt. The simmer pot might be a good ritual for you, just kind of like somewhat related, but not exactly related to the question. The sacred circle kind of feels like the circle of life energy, so that could be something too that pertains to his feelings. Ancestral lands might be something too, but I feel like plant dying will be a good place to start. So, seek the medicine that nourishes the creative spark awaiting your presence. This is experimentation, the power of hobbies, or doing it just for fun. Okay, so maybe plant dying is not not about dying, but dying. Oh, okay, that's not it then. Okay, so let's go with the circle, sacred circle. See if that's the answer. A dive into the depths of the unknown within beckons your becoming. It begins where it ends. Go deeper, infinite wisdom. All right. The circle represents the never-ending journey that has no start and no end. The wheel of the year is like a circle that continues to revolve year after year. It's funny, I'm going to do a picture a lot like this. I have that planned to represent the wheel of the tarot deck. And with each revolution offering another chance to dive deeper into spiritual discovery, there will always be room to grow, evolve, adapt, or express, and thus your capacity for growth is infinite. This card represents an opportunity to go deeper, to look beyond what you know, and consider all the things that you may be yet to discover. For a current relationship, this card can mean getting to know your partner as they are today instead of expecting them to be who they were in the past. If you are ending a relationship, this is a confirmation. Oh, that's not a point. Okay. I'm getting from this as far as his feelings. The never-ending journey. Like just almost kind of seeing it as the circle of life. I know there's a sadness there, but there's also a strange kind of hope as well. Like there's a hope that the wheel will turn back into his favor, into your favor, you know? I feel like that. Like this another chance, you know? Another chance. Yeah, just like one door closes and another one opens. I guess he was seeing it kind of in a practical way. Let's see what the ancestral land says. Okay, I think that's just like the cover. Like one way he looked at it was that, you know, and maybe he used that as his way of hiding the deeper feelings, the fears, the worries. The ancestral lands represent connection with the past, honoring where you've been, and healing old wounds. Within your roots, you will find the truest form of magic, which belongs to the essence of who you are and who you will become. And so I'm hearing that So as he was more concerned about your feelings than his, it was almost like he wasn't even attaching himself to himself. Like like the experience was more like you and him are wrapped in together as one. Like whatever you were feeling, he was feeling. So it's like almost like as if he wasn't feeling anything separately from you. Whatever it was you were feeling is what he was feeling, and you were one, and therefore it was the same thing. But at the same time, your physical experience was definitely different from his because you had to suffer physically through it. And so that gave him more, made him like not even concerned about his own emotional feelings about it. He was just so like wrapped into you at that, like I'm just seeing this, like that. All right. Um, so, so this one is also about beginnings and endings again. And and I just feel like a circle of life kind of energy, like what what ended could be born again. Like in that feeling of never giving up. And that's why, why it was 5 times, because after each one you wanted to try again, right? And I still think that he would try again, like he still feel that even though he doesn't want you to suffer, but he still wants what you want, and what you want sometimes is right to try again. And so he wants whatever you want. And like like how he did last year at the end of the year, is like, I'm gonna put a baby in you or whatever, because he knew that that's how you that was kind of like a the key phrase for you to get excited, like, and to get yourself into that energy of conceiving, of imagining it happening to you. So he does all the right things to help you. I don't feel like there I just don't feel like there's too much where you also, not too much where you end and where you begin and where he ends, or where he ends and you begin. It's like you very much have a oneness energy. All right, and so let's check out the Easter egg message. Oh, I got goosebumps on that one. Well, we know what eggs are important in the whole fertility situation. So it feels like maybe it's like maybe there's part of him that wants to understand the reason why everything went the way it did, like kind of like a hunt, like a research. And I feel like there's a part of him wants to find solutions. And the masculine often is that, like when something is broken, or they want to fix it. If something's not working right, they want to figure out what was it that went wrong. Was it my fault? Like, so sometimes he could go into those kinds of thoughts. Like, is something I did? Is it something about me? And so the key words are searching for answers, seeking guidance, looking in unexpected places. What you seek may not be what is seeking you. Perhaps a shift is what is needed. The answer to your question is hiding just under your nose. You may have passed it many times in your haste, or I thought it was going to say in your house. You've passed your husband in your house. Or through attempting to look in the place you deem most desirable. Take a look again, and you might find it hiding there in plain sight, or you may need to look in the areas less traveled. Perhaps the biggest rewards are waiting for you in the place most people have avoided. There is an easy and rewarding pathway forward for you, even a new era waiting peacefully to be discovered. But a different cycle comes with fresh challenges and will require unfamiliar things from you. This is your chance to think outside the box, searching for answers in unrelated, unexpected places. So, generally, I'm thinking like he's trying to figure out the answer, how to fix it, how is there something different that you guys can do? And also, like, after every try and after every passing, it almost like he immediately wanted to try again because he's like the failure of it was hard and he just wanted to try again. It seems like in the masculine it doesn't seem quite as emotional though. So I don't want you to think that you're exactly the same. Like, you know how you felt. It was, devastating, right? It was like, and sure, it's devastating for him, but I don't think he felt exactly the way you were feeling. Like, you know how that saying that we often says, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, or I wouldn't want anybody to feel that way that I felt. And I don't think he did. Like, I don't think he felt the way you felt. But he did feel very bad, but it wasn't quite to your level. It wasn't your depth. So you can be grateful in a little bit in that regard because of that, At the same time, yeah. And don't be mad at him if he didn't feel exactly like you did, because for him it's just different. It's just a whole different experience, but at the same time he's also one with you. So it's like a combination of those two things. Okay. And so let me see if the tarot can explain it any better than what I did. Mostly this answer felt channeled more than the cards. But the cards did help me get to the message. So the World card, I feel kind of like he's upset for you, but also optimistic, like immediately optimistic. And I think that's why it happened so quickly, one after another like that, because he was feeling like it was just, he was so sure, he was so sure it's going to happen, and it was going to happen, it was going to happen. Yeah. And I also kind of feel like, and then a little bit of like the body, your body and his body. Something about that. That's good, like health, good health. You're both good health, and maybe that's why he's like the answers. But you also got the Seven of Cups. And I guess in his mind, like, of course this can happen. There's always another chance. So, yeah. So with him, a lot of it was, I mean, of course it was emotional and upsetting, but a lot of it was he went to his practical mind, not as much in his feels as you did. I always dream of babies. Yeah, he doesn't. So he always tells me, I wish I would dream of them. So I always feel bad for him. Well, this is kind of like dreaming of the babies. This is like the world of the illusion. And it's 7 instead of 5, but it's like he can, in other words, he doesn't have to have a dream of them. He can daydream them. He can still connect to them in the waking world through like a kind of meditation, or just simply being still and imagining, seeing them. Like, so if he wants that experience, he can still get that experience. He doesn't have to see them through through dreams, through night dreams. He can get that experience through daydreams. Let's see, and if he'll get, he can even say a prayer before bedtime, and in his prayer before bedtime, he can ask, ask an angel or something if they would guide him towards to the souls, to the lost, to the baby souls. But I feel like you connect with your babies in a different way. Maybe he doesn't see it the way you see it, like as if that there's still babies out there. Let's see. Let me see. Let's get a different deck. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we have choices, paths, and the coffin is could be him, dreaming and meditating, but it could also represent the passing. And like, I think one of the things he might feel is like, should I have done something different? Should I have made a different choice? Should I have done something different? So something like that. But if you like to see if he would, if you want to see if he wants to do like a soul connecting type of meditation. It's important for your husband to ground himself, though, before he does something like that, so he doesn't float away. He needs to see himself like anchored to his bed or to his chair. But one of the cards was the simmer pot. So here, this could be a ritual that you might like to try for yourself. That could be calming, relaxing, somehow related to the whole of this. So the simmer pot is the 4 elements: alchemy and enchantment. Earth, air, fire, and water await an enchantment steeped with intention. Ooh, that makes me think of the rainbow again, and how all those elements came together to make that rainbow. The air, the water, the fire of the sun hitting the water and making the prism. So a simmer pot or a stovetop potpourri is a wonderful way to infuse your cottage with both enchanting natural fragrance and magical intent. You can choose your ingredients based on smell alone, but why stop there? Each herb, flower, spice, or fruit has a unique magical properties that, when combined, become their own little enchantment. Combining botanicals to create a fragrance is already a powerful form of alchemy, and not only can you infuse intention in the botanicals used, but you can also evoke a bit of alchemy, since the simmer pots utilize all 4 elements. Plants naturally represent earth, and the smell is air, but you can choose how you heat your pots to represent fire and the type of water to submerge your materials in. So, as with alchemy, your situation requires you to utilize the energy of all 4 elements. You need air to approach your situation with logic. That's it. You're the water, he's the logic. So he's air and you're water. And sometimes when dealing with these situations, it's not always, it's going to be more than one way, you know? Um, you need air to approach your situation with logic, water to understand how you feel, earth to be practical, and I think he's practical as well, and patient, and fire to take action. And I think he might have a little bit of that as well, like with the wanting to know the answers. Um, when the time is right, so, what you have inquired about requires a delicate dance of many moving parts coming together to form a unified whole. Then, this card can also mean a group of people coming together in service of the same goal or combining many different ideas to create one solid plan. You will find a successful pathway forward by being methodical and choosing parts that complement the whole. And I'm thinking of when they said group, I think of, the 5 children. So I feel like they're together, the 5 of them somehow. I feel like they're together. And this, so if you want to bless your year or just infuse your home, infuse your life, your year with positive energy, you can make a year of blessings simmer pot. And they're just kind of like magical cauldrons. So some things you can do is like 3 to 4 yucca roots and cut them in half and add them to boiling water, and then add 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, smashed garlic clove, and 3 to 4 yucca leaves, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil or oil of your choice, and then 1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt, and then honey and maple syrup, and simmer for a minute, and then remove that from the heat and allow the mixture to sit for a few hours. And then you can let it sit while you clean your house, and then open the windows and put on some cheerful music and dance around while you clean and set yourself free and be in the moment. So you know how there was another kind of ritual that came out for you, like a dancing under the moon with your husband, like maybe something like this, like a simmer pot and a little cleaning ritual with him, where and then also sort of like like a playful dancey kind of energy with him to help bring good vibes. So it feels like another nice little ritual for you guys to try. Did I look at the? I think I did. Yes. Aaron. Oh, hi, Aaron. Hi, Rachel. Rachel. Hi, Laura. Here you go. Laura's next. There's my water. Here's my fire. For me, I guess wondering if past issues with people I work with are over. Alrighty, let's find that out. Let's see if past issues with people you work with are over. Yes, Cheryl, sorry. All right, past people you work with. Or past issues with people. Maybe they're past. Past issues with people you work with. Are they over? Are these issues over? All right, we have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands could be you or somebody that you worked with. She could be a bit feisty, a little spicy, but she could also be a nice person. So let me see what these characteristics. Okay, passionate. Somebody who maybe speaks out kind of easily, outbursts. A person who has a lot of energy. There could be, yes, but I feel like the answer to your question is that there's newness coming in. So the oldness is going out, the newness is coming in. So new project or helping somebody with an exciting undertaking. And public admiration coming towards you because of your skills and your personality. So, good. So I feel like, yeah, matched up, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like, you know, whatever happened in the past it does feel sort of like, if it was something negative or any, but I feel like if this is you or somebody else, I feel like it's like more of a high vibe, and you doing work and people are appreciating you differently. But also I just feel like in general work is this feels like a happy work situation. And it feels productive too. Like you're able to get a lot done. Maybe this lady is a new boss. I don't know. She seems really nice. Like high vibe. She's very, very energetic. So fire signs like, say, Sagittarius sometimes tend to stick their foot in their mouth, but they never do it in a malicious way, and they're very like they're very charismatic. Like a Leo is kind of proud, but also they're very playful and sweet too at times. Aries, I like Aries lady bosses. They're like very smart and on point and efficient and get things done and pretty good communicators, good leaders, directors. You never have to question what to do because the Aries point you in the right direction. But yeah, I just feel like, ooh, look at a lot of fire energy going on here. So you got the Knight of Wands. So if this is like an extension of her, like this is her, and this could be the way she messages, almost as if like you, like, say for instance your sun sign is Aries, and you have a Mercury in Aries as well. It's like an extension of your personality also, but this is a very take action energy. A lot of taking action happening here. I feel someone I brought on to the team actually turned and tried to gossip about me. Oh, you're a Leo. Okay, so that's probably you. That's you, and you're in work. I don't think it. I mean, I don't see any gossip right now, so things must be getting better. And I don't know if there's something that you did to change it, but it's like quashed. Maybe somebody could have been a man too that swooped in and said, this ain't going anywhere. So sorry. But the Knight of Wands is saying your passion is moving you ahead very quickly. Whatever you are facing, you're very excited about it. You're ready for a grand adventure. If one doesn't come to you, you will go out and find it. So, yeah, it feels like good energy. They haven't brought her back. Good. All right. So, I'm not sure where this energy is coming from, but there seemed to have been a lot of overthinking things. Or maybe it was, like, that lady was sort of a micromanager or something. But so I feel like it's more, the Eight of Pentacles is a very practical, but other than that one, there's all this passion, right? And then you have the thoughts. The thoughts is what gets people in trouble. Oh, and you know what I'm getting from this a little bit is like two-faced, like saying one thing in one ear and another thing in another ear. So that's possible. But like sometimes if you get stuck in your head too much, then you might have trouble making a decision. Then no decision at all is a bad idea. So I feel like a decision was important in this situation. Let's see any other things I can explain. Facing something that cannot be decided with logic. Still the mind and listen to the voice within. That too, because that's the other thing about this card is the blindfold. It's almost like a mini justice card, like being fair, not being biased, like not making. So it wasn't a favoritism kind of thing. It was a very fair call, I think. You're very fair as well, right? I know you are. But was scared they would. Oh, yeah. Hi, Anne. And you're fair. And so the fair thing turned out. And I think people see you as fair. So don't worry about that if you're worried at all, which I don't think you would be. All right, let's see what the fairies have to say about it. If like the whole thought about this, about the past, the present, the future, about work, about the environment, about anything that the fairies might want to tell you. Let's see. That is what I was worried, that she was talking about me, and if they listen to her, because I'm a closed book, Mm-hmm. Right. But you know what, Laura, I think like sometimes actions speak a whole lot louder than words, and people know who you are. And you'd be surprised people are smarter than that, you know. I think it's always you know, it's a happy surprise. It's not really a surprise, but it makes me feel glad to know that people can spot the frauds out there. You know, we generally we're trusting people, and sometimes we're gullible, and sometimes we follow something. But you know, the liars, the cheaters, the frauds, the people, the fakes or whatever, people kind of sense who they are. It's true. They usually get called, you know, get noticed eventually. And maybe not right away, not always, but they get noticed. And people with who are decent people, they also are noticed. That's good. See, she's charismatic, yeah, and you're quiet. I was hoping for that, so I did not say a word about her. I feel like Spirit wants to use this deck right now, and then we'll go back to the fairies in a second. We'll use the Kipper, a little bit of Kipper. So, anything else about this office situation? What else can you tell us? How did it play out? Okay. I think mostly is because I see you as a mature woman. You are mature. You're not childish. You're not. Yeah, and I feel like the pathway is, you know, like, it could also represent to me, like, they have hopes for you, longevity in the company, and possibly leveling up or getting you know, higher positions or something like that. But they wouldn't want to lose you. Feels like. Something with the family room. Something intimate here. Even if though you're quiet, they're sort of like, it's almost like they have an intimate knowledge of you. Yeah, the adjudication card came out, so I feel like whoever made this decision is a good judge of character, basically. So I don't know what the bad health means, but maybe they're looking at the company in general. Like you have to clear the negative energy for the company's sake. It's not good for, it's not healthy for the company or something like that. You know, but health wise, or that she has mental health issues or something. Yeah, health is some kind of health related thing. Or, and then also, like, I hear that saying, you know, like for the health of the company or something like that. They don't see you like that. No, they see her like that. Yeah, but I can see why you no, it's under this card. When they made the decision, they were thinking for the health of the company. Yeah, and then you, by the way, you, the path in your in the room, that was all underneath these symbols that represent you. So I was just kind of curious about how it all went down. Yeah, see, and the way they thought of her is that she's sort of childish and not healthy, not healthy in the head, I think. I'm sorry. I've seen, like, I don't know, I've seen some shows or some things play out where a gossip will go and talk rat on somebody else, and the person will be like, I see what you're doing. Oh, you know what show I've seen that scenario on is The Bachelor. The Bachelor, like, so there's some bachelors that are kind of like dense, right? The gossipy girl who's trying to stir up trouble. She'll talk to him, she'll la, and they'll be like, "Wow, that really concerns me. Let's sort this out." And then there's other bachelors that'll be like, they're like, "I see what you're doing. You're a gossipy girl, and you're trying to create trouble." And I could smell, I see, I'm not stupid. I see what you're doing, And then there's other bachelors that would be like, I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to let you know that I see what you're doing. I'm going to let this play out a little bit more to see who all the characters are and who are the bad actors, who's doing what. So it's kind of like that. Oh, she has issues with her legs. Our job is physical. And that was me. Okay, yeah, so anything else? Oh yeah, I was gonna get you a fairy message too, just to top it all off, to kind of give you what does the fairies can say, what they from here on out, what to look forward to, or how to look at things in a general sense, or what kind of blessings are coming your way. Oh, excuse me, didn't mean to yawn. Oh, a little bit sleepy. I don't know, some kind of itchy eye. And I need some rest so I can heal my eye in the middle. I'm live. Taking from the middle of the fairy oracle for Laura Ochoa. Ooh, look at you. You've got the heart of a rose. So this could be kind of like spirit giving you a pat on the back and a thumbs up and saying, people know that you're a good person, so don't doubt. Coalesce, connection, seeds of love. All right. The rose hip fairy plants seeds of love in the heart of the rose and the hearts of lovers. The first seed she plants is of self-compassion to soothe low self-love. So love yourself and treat yourself kindly. You deserve it. Heart medicine is one of her specialties, as she knows exactly which seeds heal a wounded and broken heart. Restoring trust, esteem, and emotional unity is her higher purpose. When you are weary, the rose hip fairy will smile for you, cry raindrops for you, and set you free. With the light of love, she plants more seeds of conscious connection, intimacy, and faith. Opening hearts, she supports you to embrace and receive multifaceted love. Relationships are cyclical, ever-changing and evolving. Weave, flow, and fly with the rosehip fairy as you adapt to fresh chapters of change. So that again reiterates that was the past. This is now. Fresh chapters, good things coming. Roses radiate the divine scent of unconditional love. Breathe it in. Surrender with the power of forgiveness to dissolve any walls you have placed around your heart for your protection. When love is in the heart, fear cannot dwell there. Seeking the beauty in love with genuine appreciation and intention is a conscious choice. Come, plant the seeds of love in your garden, heart's garden, and feel them blossom and bloom. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. So now all you got to do is let go with loving forgiveness and grace. Just think of her as a poor, unhealthy child, and, may she find peace and health in her life and not come back to your job, but find something else, and God bless her, and bye-bye. Try to think of something in a, positive way, a positive farewell. Sayonara, see you later. No, I don't want to see you later. You know what I mean? So kind of like imagine in your mind sending her off with blessings. And that'll be good for your karma to do that. But I think it's going to be fine. Doesn't seem like she's coming back. And good vibes at work. You're welcome, Laura. You needed to hear that? Yeah, just let go. It'll be fine. So funny. I was going to ask you about something else, but that kept coming up. Okay, good. I'm glad you got that worked out, because sometimes that we do need to do that. But I also got a little love hint mixed in there, so maybe next time we can dip into the love department with you a little bit. All right, so Cheryl, are you out there? Let's do a little. Thank you for the hearts. Please tap on the screen. I love to get hearts. It makes me so happy. I love hearts. It makes me feel like a fancy YouTuber when I get hearts. Hi Cheryl, how's it going? Messages from your guides. All right. So let's get a Seasons of the Witch and maybe also fairies. How about that? All right, guides, Cheryl's guides. What would you like to talk about with Cheryl? Oh, excuse me. Good night, Terry. It's because I'm yawning and making you fall asleep. Maybe you're the one yawning and making me sleepy. Aww. Cheryl, you got rainbow. And this is a good one. I feel like you deserve a second card because rainbow is such a good card that I want to read it again. I want everybody to have a rainbow energy. Everybody deserves a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow Tonight's message is rainbow. And mix your elements together. So, this is hope, confirmation, transformation, spiritual awakening. Take a breath, be still in your heart, and believe in what dreams may come. Also, if you're listening, this could be for you too. Anybody out there, this could be collective as well as, because it came out more than once. So sometimes when cards come out more than once, it's more than Cheryl's card. It could be a collective card too. But when you hear the description, certain parts of the description could resonate more than other parts of the description. So, excuse me. It came out for giggles, but for her, in context of her question, well, it wasn't even a question. In context of her energy, it had a certain meaning, but in the context of your energy, it might have a different meaning. And also certain words might stand out more than others. Okay. So rainbows are a universal symbol of beauty and hope. A rainbow occurs when sunlight shines through the raindrops, which acts as tiny prisms in the sky, becoming a welcome sight at the end of the rainstorm. Rainbow has entered your spread to renew your sense of what is possible. It's a happy sign that's letting you know the storm is gone and brighter days are ahead. You're about to go through a transformation, but not a tower moment. You are supposed to be getting a joyous, happy energy. And something very welcome, and the beginning of a journey, an extended feeling of happiness and love and creativity and peace. And take a deep breath and a sigh of relief. This means your troubles are finally at their end. And if there's been sort of hurt between two people, like if somebody's hurt you, or if they feel hurt, if there's a forgiveness energy that needs to happen, the forgiveness is coming through on both sides. So somebody could be ready to forgive, or somebody could accept like the forgiveness anyway. The forgiveness energy. Anyway, if you're ready to offer your own forgiveness to others, or if they're ready to offer it to you, or whatever has to happen, but it's supposed to free the heart of pain, right? So in money matters, though, this can mean an unexpected windfall or opportunity is on the way for you, and help you with your financial stuff. And for career, it can also mean a promotion or finding employment. And for all other parts of your life, it's just good luck, plain good luck, about to fall upon you like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And it's a yes also if you have a yes or no question. And this is making me think, I know that you didn't ask specifically for love, but I'm going to see if... what was it that made me think? Oh, I'm going to see if the forgiveness card comes out in love, in the romantic fairy. And then that'll be very serendipitous. But if not, that's okay. Let's see what's next in love. Okay, so next you got a holiday. So a change, enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. That could be like a big drive somewhere or something small. It could be bumping into somebody old but in a new place, So something like that too. Yeah. And then you have love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. There could be somebody coming through that's going to show you that they care. they're gonna walk the walk and not just talk the talk. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say about life. Like this week, this month, the rest of the month. I guess if we say this week, then that is the rest of the month. My gosh, it's the, what day is it? Are we almost done? I gotta do my March reading already. Ah, this job never ends. As time continues, so does my work. All right. Well, I've got a bunch of private readings to do tomorrow. I gotta take care of my car, and I got a few things I gotta check off the list tomorrow. I wanted to do this art project that I had in mind, and also, so now I have to squeeze in a March reading. Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. So, because I was gonna do a pick a card Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday already. I was gonna do a pick a card tomorrow or Thursday. And I was thinking, what subject? What subject? What subject? Now I know what the subject is gonna be. It's gonna be March. All right, so I figured it out. So let's see about your March. Do you want to come out? What are you? It looks like Liam Neeson. That's cute. So it looks like a possible, because it didn't want to flip, but a possible work situation with a partner. Also, whenever the Three of Pentacles comes out, this one not as much as others, but I think about your artwork, right? Masterpieces, people wanting to buy it, people wanting to commission you to make something specifically. I almost did too. Like that one last painting that I saw, I want to buy that. That's gorgeous. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I want something like that, but in my pink room with a fairy energy. I would totally, like, if I could commission, if I had the money, I would do it. But man, I would love to have one of your paintings, like with the theme and the tones and stuff of this room. That would be so nice. Anyway, but I think you're gonna do more of paintings, and you're getting bigger, more powerful. And your jewelry too, you know, it does kind of look like jewelry a little bit. There's gonna be sometime in March you're gonna feel sad about something. Yeah, that happens, right? You can last all of March without feeling sad about something once. But just remember, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to feel bad about something. You don't have to squash your feelings or not feel it. But remember, the fives are kind of choices, I think. You can choose to see the glass half empty or half full. I think that's going to be a choice for you. And you're going to be able to decide what you're going to do about it. Like, I can sit here and be sad about this or upset about this, or I can see all the other good things around it and just try to fix this particular. I'm hearing like spilt milk, that phrase. Don't cry over spilt milk. My kitty cat threw up all over the house, and I had to clean it all up. But it didn't seem like that big of a deal. Didn't trouble me too much. And you know, as things go, the cat didn't do it on too many surfaces that were troubling to clean. And some of it was on the couch cover, so I could throw the cover in the wash. So it wasn't really that big a deal. It was a minor thing. So I guess it's kind of like that. It's like you don't have to. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to see it as a big bad thing. It's just might be a little minor thing. Let's see what this might be pertaining to. It's feels. Sometimes we just get in our feels, right? What is this about then, Spirit? The whole Five of Cups, the sadness. What is it about? Spirit, don't want to tell me. There we go. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know. I think you're just gonna. This is like a minor issue that's not really related to a whole lot. I don't think. It could be love life. It could be something having to do with fairness. Like that's not. But I feel like you're gonna have fairness. Like a win in your favor. Everything's gonna turn out in your favor. Maybe it's just one of those moments where you're down and you're wondering, and then the very next day everything goes in your favor. So that's another thing to think of. Like this too shall pass. So hear that in your head. This too shall pass, and also this is only temporary. So when something that feels bad or uncomfortable or unhappy happens to you at all in March, which it won't happen, but if it does, and you feel a little bit down, think to yourself, this too shall pass, because all of this amazing stuff is coming through. You may have to walk away from something, but there's a whole bunch of stuff good that's happening. You're going to somebody's going to present you with a big load of an offer, a lot of money, stability, and really promising month of financial growth and recognition and fame. Like you're getting more and more attention for all the great things that you're creating and doing. And this could be, a lot of times, this could be like certain people that you collaborate with or work with. Yeah, because this also represents collaborations. So maybe you might have to walk away from some kind of collaboration, and that's sad. Or maybe so that it's in that order, or maybe it's in that order. I don't know. I don't know what comes first, the chicken or the egg. But I know that this is the first card, and this represents to me your art. But it can also represent working with others. And this came out second. So it could be related to working with others. But this came out third, so that represents fair things happening to you or for you. And then, some choices may be having to walk away from something, but also gaining something else, winning things and recognition. So ultimately, I feel like these two are connected. Your art, I think, gets recognized. But it could be, these may not be. It could be people not everybody always is nice to you about it. Could be, maybe. Let's try to clarify this a little bit. Let's get the Lenormand. Let's get the other Lenormand. Yes, no, no, let's get this Lenormand. Ooh, communication. This is not just gossip. This is like intelligent, wise communication. Very lucky. Lots of luck. And I see, plants and foliage and green. And you got the ring. So some kind of contract or cycle or offer or proposal, engagement. But it could be a gift too. It just feels like it feels like it's also kind of this ongoing thing, a cycle of some sort, a positive new cycle. Look. Okay, so the ring came under this, which represents to me like a positive new cycle for you. And then this is interesting, we have luck over here. It's almost like fairy godmother coming down and saying, guess what? You know how like she gets all sad because of what happened, she wanted to go to the ball, but then the fairy godmother comes and says, hey, I'm going to give you an even prettier dress, and you're going to have a fancy carriage to take you, and you get to dance with the prince. And so it feels very lucky and blessed. So yeah, don't this too shall pass. Something good's going to come immediately after sort of a sad moment. And I feel like this could have been the other birds, like a buzz, people talking. The other birds sometimes get a negative connotation, like gossip, like a negative talk. But I feel like it's also just chatter, like, like word of mouth and people talking. But this could be something more intelligent, a little bit deeper and profound about your artwork. Or it could be like, when you have an art gallery and somebody's sitting there saying, yes, well, when I look at that, I see the blah, 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 blah. And you're like, okay. Whatever you say, buddy. It's the eye, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The person who likes to analyze art, or who likes to see something in your art. There could be somebody like that coming through. Okay, so let's get one more. Let's get a fairy message. Unless you want charms and stuff. Fairies are charms. Okay. Split it. Huh. This one. Oh, I like this one. So the little girl right here, she's tender-hearted, and then I flipped. I took the actual middle one, and this is a sexy man coming through. Wow, love life sparking up for you, passion, and he's like the cutest one in the whole deck. Passion. Oh, and I flipped right to passion. Good goosebumps. Okay. Wow, passion. And there's the moon and everything. What has he got in his hands? It's glowing up. So this guy is saying, this is kindle, glow, and spark. This oracle message is ablaze with enthusiasm and gusto. A spark of creativity ignites the power of passion within. Everything starts with inspirational awareness and a flash of spontaneous ingenuity. Tap into your intuitive genius to awaken and channel imaginative ideas. The Firefly Fairy, that's who he is. Sparks a soulful offering that brings countless blessings. Your alluring powers are fueled with the light of joy. Be playful, frolic, and have fun with the Firefly Fairy, and opulence will be natural consequence. You have to start somewhere, right? This is the beginning of a beautiful new pathway of innovation. Inventiveness leads to artistic endeavors that inspire and motivate others. Persistence and passion pay off. Have faith in action and move forward with confidence to shine your creative light into the world. Consistent momentum ensures copious rewards. When working with passion, your intention is vital. Infuse your magical contribution with positivity, love, and fairy dust. Nurture your projects with tender, loving care to safeguard a successful outcome. Have the courage to birth and share your precious treasures with others. Creativity is your birthright, so ignite your light and shine bright like the Firefly Fairy. Enjoy the journey with a devoted, loving heart. Glow, flow, and flourish, dear heart. And your affirmation is, I awaken creativity within me. Very nice. That was a really good month. You only had one sad day. And the rest of it was like really happy. I know, isn't that beautiful? Ah. Is Jay out there still? Yay? I think of the Sofia Vergara, the way she says Jay. Yay? Yay? Are you out there? Yay? If you're not out there, then I'm going to go night night. Going once, going twice, going thrice, going. Did Jay have a question? I think he did, or she. Jay said, "Hey, can I ask if Natalie will ever make love to me, Dean, or if it's all in my head that she has feelings for me?" Okay. Okay. So Natalie, let's do a yes or no. Will Natalie... I don't know if I'm overthinking this. Will Natalie ever make love with you? Will you guys ever go there? Okay. Natalie and Dean? Will they ever hook up? That's a big yes. Indeed you will. Yes. Okay. And just for fun, I'm going to see what's next in your love life. Yay. Self-love. In the meantime, just take care of yourself. Self-love feels nice though, but one day you'll have the real love. You'll have, let's see, will you ever actually like hook up physically face to face? A momento. You'll be able to give each other gifts. Ooh, divine timing, yes. It will happen. It's serendipitous. Everything will fall into place and it'll be like a Cinderella moment when the clock strikes 12. And yeah, it feels like everything will happen. There's Big Ben right there. It will happen. Okay, Jay? It's gonna happen. In the meantime, self-love. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys later. So, yeah. Next coming up, I will be your March reading. Because February is short. I don't have as much time in February to plan for March. So I need to get thinking about the March reading soon. Yep. And then you guys also are welcome to tell me any ideas you have, any burning questions that I can turn into a pick a card. You're welcome to, but you're also welcome to get private reading and ask those questions as well. Okay, so I see you later. Good night, everybody. Until next time, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Thank you so much for being here and appreciate all your beautiful donations. Love you. Good night.